सारी जानकारी के लिए बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Now moving on. Now a medical student has reportedly been raped in West Bengal's Durgapur. The victim was a young woman from Odisha. The medical student had gone out to eat outside the campus in the evening and was allegedly raped on her way back. The victim is currently admitted to the hospital. The victim is a second-year student of a private medical college in Durgapur. We are now learning some more details about the shocking rape of a medical student in West Bengal's Durgapur. Yesterday evening, the young woman had reportedly gone out to eat outside the campus with a classmate. On her way back, some young men blocked their path and removed the victim's friend. The young woman's mobile phone was then taken away, after which she was dragged to a secluded area where she was tortured. This is very, very disturbing news coming in, and we're trying to get our viewers the details of the offenders. But this is very, very unfortunate what has happened with this rape victim. And I have Ms. Brinda Anije, women's rights activist, joining me. Brinda ji, this is very, very disturbing news coming in. What more would you like to tell our viewers, and how do you take this?
And I think this blame and the responsibility squarely lies both with the college authorities as well as the state. We know that many educational institutions have taken up the responsibility to keep their students safe. So that security must extend both inside and outside. How far has the student gone? Was the student allowed to go out at that particular time? So these are two questions that we might ask regarding precautions. But that said, what stops the state from employing or deploying police over there? I'm sure police are patrolling those places, especially if it is an educational institution, and we know that students do come outside. Probably the canteen food is over, or they are not getting food in the canteen. Whatever might be the reason, the students will come out. So what stops the Odisha police from having their patrol over there? The news that she has been raped by a gang of people just goes to show that these are people who have not just chanced upon her, but might have been waiting, knowing that students do come out, and they were waiting on this, and that means there has been complete laxity, callousness, and irresponsibility on the part of the Odisha police.
Brinda ji, thank you, and please stay on with us. Now, the medical student who was reportedly raped yesterday in Durgapur is currently admitted to the hospital. We are learning that her parents sitting in Odisha received the news around 9:30 p.m., after which they immediately left and reached Durgapur today morning. The victim's parents have filed a complaint with the police, and based on their complaint, the Durgapur Newtown Police Station has started an investigation. The police said that they've also been informed about the incident by the college. It is reported that the victim's statement has now been recorded by the police. Brinda ji, back to you. Now, you're a women's rights activist, and as a woman, I feel that we hear of cases one after the other, but what are the authorities actually doing so these kind of offences don't happen?
You're absolutely right. The question is, what are authorities doing? We know that the courts are very, very slow and tedious. The first response obviously has to be the police and then the management. So both of them have miserably failed. And like you mentioned, these cases have repeatedly cropped up in different parts of the country. It is not any one state or any one town or city. All that said and done, I will again place the blame on the state as well as on the judiciary, because the judiciary is so cumbersome and delays all of these processes that impunity increases. A. B. Now the Newtown Police in Odisha's that town that you mentioned, where the medical college is doing their investigation. But do they not talk about prevention? Why have they not got any patrolling that has been done over there? Have they been pulled up? Has the inspector and the DCP of that police station pulled up, asking why no patrolling has been done? What were the police who are employed with vehicles and paid for it doing when they were supposed to have been doing the patrolling? So it is an entire convergence that has been shattered. There is no collaboration. There is no responsibility or accountability on the part of the different departments. I think it is time for the judiciaries to step up and say that this is unacceptable and lay down guidelines and steps as to how prevention can happen, protection can happen, and then how to speed up these cases so that exemplary punishment, swift and certain, is extended to rapists without any excuses.
Thank you so much for joining me, Brindaji. And as you rightly said, the judiciary, the law and order system has to be made more stringent so that these kind of things do not occur. But now